In 2015, Elon Musk announced the SpaceX Starlink project, a satellite network that will soon provide the world's first global satellite internet service.
Welcome to our presentation on Starlink, a SpaceX ambition project to provide global high-speed internet using thousands of low Earth orbit satellites.
Starlink was created to close the digital divide, bring reliable internet to people in remote and underserved regions around the world.
But such a goal came with an extraordinary challenge, which is the logistic, financial, and technical challenges we have to overcome this project. And today we are going to share with you how we managed to overcome these challenges step by step.
You know, it wasn't always rockets and countdowns before this moment. Before the roar of engines and the fire against the sky, there were spreadsheets, bank statements, and endless nights staring at numbers that didn't add up. In 2018, people didn't see a rocket, they saw a risk. They saw an expense. They saw a dream that might never lift off. Funding a launch isn't just about building a rocket. It's about convincing people to believe in something that has never existed before. Every investor meeting felt like walking in a tightrope over a cannon. You pitch your vision, and they nod politely, but you can feel their doubts drilling through you. Because the truth is, we had ideas bigger than the bank account, ambitions bigger than our resources. And yet, somehow, we found a way. Some days, it was scraping together savings. Other days, it was convincing someone to take a gamble on a team that had more grit than guaranteed. Every bolt, every engine, tests, every sleepless night was paid for with faith. Faith that impossible was possible if you refused to quit. Looking back, the money, the deadlines, the doubts, they almost break you. But that pressure, that tension, that forged us to fly stronger than any rocket fuel. Watching this beast of steel, the fire rise, you realize the real launch started long before the first countdown. It started in the struggle, in the fight to make people believe, to make yourself believe that one day, 2018 or not, you could touch the sky.
From the start, starting to face the massive financial obstacle, launching and maintaining thousands of satellites was a project to cost over 10 billion euros.
That's right. All the investors think that it was too expensive and too much risk, with no guarantee of return. As CFO, I had to find a way to fund it sustainably.
Instead of waiting for outside funding, we learned us based on resource. Each Falcon 9 rocket could deploy up to 60 satellites, drastically producing cost per launch.
At the earliest stage of the project, we launched the Starlink Beta program. This allowed users to pre-order user kits, and this helped a lot. The revenue of this helped a lot in funding the production and future launches.
In 2018, Starlink launched its two prototype satellites, Tintin A and Tintin B.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9.
engineering was another mountain to climb. We need sort of satellites working together as one synchronized network.
Each satellite had to be compact, lightweight, and capable of high data throughput, and latency or signal delay had to be low enough for real-time use.
That's why we place satellites in low Earth orbit, only 550 kilometers above the surface. This reduces latency to just 20 to 30 milliseconds, almost as fast as ground fiber internet.
And we added phased array antennas and laser interlinks, letting satellites communicate directly with one another in orbit.
Continuous upgrade, new design, and subsequent update allowed the constellation to become smarter and more efficient over time. So many satellites orbiting Earth, concern about space debris and light pollution quickly surfaced.
We took those concerns seriously. Each satellite is equipped with autonomous creation, avoidance technology, and design to burn up safely upon re-entry at the end of its service life.
We also modified the satellite's coating to make it darker and less reflective so that it reduces its visibility to astronomers when they're looking at stars, and this will reduce the effect of astronomers being disturbed when they're observing stars.
By listening to scientists and environmental experts, Starlink became a model for responsible satellite management. Global internet service means dealing with dozens of government and strict regulatory environment.
Exactly. Every country has a different communication law, frequency, and licensing requirements. Navigating that was a massive challenge for us.
We presented Starlink not just as a commercial service, but as an opportunity improving education, emergency response, and economic growth in remote regions.
Their approach worked. By 2034, Starlink had spread operating rights in over 70 countries, building partnership and trust worldwide.
Starlink is not just stopping there. We are on the verge of partnering with T-Mobile to give coverage to cell phones as well from Starlink satellites. Here's the beauty of this partnership. People won't need a dish or new phone. The regular phones, the same ones they bought from T-Mobile, will connect to Starlink like it's just another cell tower. New satellites carry cellular antennas the size of a billboard tuned to T-Mobile spectrum. So when a phone sends a signal from a highway or out of the bridge, the satellite hears it, puts it back into T-Mobile's network, and boom, the dead zone disappears. To the customer, it feels normal, but behind the scenes, it's a space-borne cell tower, moving at 17,000 miles an hour.
Starlink connecting the world one satellite